Hi everyone, welcome to day 9 of Mrs. Lamprin's math group. Today we're going to be doing some more word problems using the RDW protocol, so using read it, draw it, write it. And so here are my practice problems for you. Here's our first one. It says, Julia drew 54 bananas in her drawing. She drew 6 times as many bananas as oranges. She also drew 16 coconuts and 19 pineapples. How many pieces of fruit did she draw? All right, so there's a couple of things we need to know. The first thing is that we know that she drew bananas, so I'm going to put a B. She drew oranges, which I'm going to do an O. She drew coconuts, and she did pineapples. Okay, let's go through what she gave us for each one. So she drew 54 bananas, so we know that it's 54 bananas. I'm going to just put 54 now. We know that that's 6 times as many oranges. So we're going to put our unit as oranges because we only know that she did one of this. But we know that there's how many times as many bananas? 6 times, so 6 boxes. I'm going to cut it into thirds. I'm going to cut it in half so that I have 6 boxes. Right? We know the total of all of these boxes was 54. So she drew 54 bananas. We don't know how many of these we have. We know that for coconuts, she just did 16. And we know that for pineapples, she did 19. Fabulous. So in order to solve this problem, they want to know how many pieces of fruit. If I can get that glare off. Give me this forward. There we go. All right, so all together, so we need to know all together, we need to be able to figure out what the oranges are in order to solve the problem because they want to know how many pieces of fruit all together. So this would be 54 divided by how many? So I'm going to make this bigger, sorry. So now I need to know, see if I can bring this a little bit closer. Okay, so it's 54 divided by what? 6. 6 boxes, so 54 divided by 6 will give us what this individual unit is worth. So we can do 54 divided by 6 equals some number. Or we can change it to our multiplication facts, which is 6 times some number gives us 54. Okay, this is the same thing if we were to use our number bond and do 54 has 2 factors. 6 and some other number. Okay, this is what we worked on before we left. So what times 6 will give us 54? Well, one strategy I always use with these facts is that can be tricky is going to the closest thing to 54 that we can get to. So I know that 6 times 10 will give me 60. So it's a little bit too high, so let's take 1 6 out. So 60 minus 6 will give us 54. So that means it's 6 times 9. So our answer is 9. Okay? So how many oranges did she draw? She drew 9. Okay? 9 times 6 will give us 54. So our answer is correct. Now, the question was how many pieces of fruit all together did she draw? So we know for bananas, she drew 54 bananas. There. So we know for bananas, she drew 54. Right? How about oranges? We know that she drew 9. We know that coconut she drew 16. And we know for pineapples, she drew 19. Okay? The first thing we do is we always look for tens facts. Are there any numbers in here that make a 10? Yes, we have 6 and 4 make a 10. So this would be 10. Well, now we have 9 and 9. Well, that's a doubles fact. 9 and 9 is 18, plus 10 more will give us 28. My 8 goes here, my 2 goes here. Okay, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus 2 more is 9. So ready? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So how many pieces of fruit did she draw? She drew 98. So we're going to write Julia drew 98 pieces of, I feel like that's wrong. She drew 98 pieces of fruit. Okay, very good. Let's look at problem number 2. Okay. This one says Caleb built 54 dollhouses for the craft show. She built 9 times more dollhouses than doll cribs. She also built 29 doll strollers. How many pieces of doll furniture did she build? Okay, so let's erase this. Okay, so the first thing I need is my marker. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is we need to write out what she drew. So she did dollhouses, cribs, and strollers. So I'm going to do an H for houses because they're all doll furniture. So let's do H for houses. Okay, she also built cribs, and she also built strollers. Fabulous. So, which one of these do we know? The houses. She drew 54 houses. Okay, we know that that's 9 times more than she did cribs. So this is going to be our unit. How many units would be if it's 9 times as many? 9. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to draw my big arc. I'm going to cut it into thirds again. And I'm going to cut it into thirds. Like that. Let's count. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. And all together, we know that this is 54. We don't know what this is, but we do know that for the strollers, it gave us the number. She did 29. Okay, so in order to find out how many pieces all together, we need to go ahead and we need to figure out what our single unit will be. So our equation will be 54 divided by how many? 54 divided by 9. Right? Equals some number. Or we can take it to our math fact, which is 9 times blank equals 54. Well, we just did the same math fact for the last problem, which we knew was 9 times 6 will give us 54. So the answer is 6 here. Okay. Fabulous. So for a single unit, it is 6. Now can we solve for how many pieces of furniture she built? Absolutely. So we know for the houses, she built 54, right? For the cribs, she built 6. And for the strollers, she built 29. Okay? Okay, first thing we do when we're doing column addition is we're looking for any tens facts. Are there any tens facts here? Yes. We have 4 and 6 will give us 10, plus 9 will give us 19. Then we have 5 and 2 is 7, plus 1 more is 8. So how many pieces of furniture did she make? She made 89. She made 89 pieces of doll furniture. Did we read it? Yes. Did we draw it? Yes. Did we write it? Yes. So we've done all of our steps. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I look forward to seeing your work. I hope that you're all staying safe, and I miss you all. Have a good day. Bye.